Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to another video. Today, it's not a recap. It's, as you can see by the title, it's how you can pass Profirm and why you're stick to your fucking evil jail. What do you want to call it, basically? So, I'm gonna get an example for the 50k. I'm using this as a basic, okay, because 50k is the most common Profirm that you can never buy, okay, and it's the best one for risk management and for daily limits and shit. So the mainly profit target on every prop firm is 3k, $3,000, and with a risk of 2,000. The max loss limit is 2,000. Okay, let me write. So a lot of you don't understand that profit goal. Okay, profit goal, PG, profit goal. A lot of you don't understand that you need to treat your evil like a bitch, okay? You need to treat your evil like a bitch because every time that I'm talking personally me, back in the time I was buying 50k, okay, risk one contract, okay, risk one contract. Maybe I was going to up maybe 1k, okay, 1k, stopped trading. Next day maybe 500 more, okay, and next time bam, blew the account because I don't know, probably mental issues, I don't know. Like, you should treat your evil like a bitch, okay? If you want to really pass it, okay, you buy your evil, your fucking paper money. Guys, remember, money is just paper, okay? You are giving too much value to money, and that's why you are losing every evil. And I'm talking for experience. Like, I'm not bullshitting you because I passed through this, so I know what I'm talking about. And honestly, I don't know why people don't speak it on YouTube. At least I never saw someone. Oh yeah, I'm watching Minecraft. Never mind. So you should risk. Actually, I never put a stop. Okay, on the first try, I never put a stop. Usually, you have almost on every evil, you have 50% consistency, consistency, consistency rule. So you need to respect that. Sometimes you don't have consistency. Okay, sometimes you don't have it, and I mean that's better, but who cares? It's also good the 50% because you can pass it in 2 days. Also the 40%. The 40% is basically the same as 50% because you can pass in 2 days. So these are the most common consistency rule on every prop firm, basically. Yeah. So even if you have a 50% or no consistency rule, you should wait. How can I do this? Nope. Okay. You should risk every fucking time full port it. Okay. Because every time you full port, I mean, you just spent like $19, $80, of course, with code worm, because without the code worm, you're not getting discounts. So let me write this. Yeah. Okay. So you have your 3k goal and your max loss 2000. Basically, it's a lot 2000 because and of course, guys, of course, wait. The first rule is you need to find setups. Like, you cannot gamble because if you gamble, of course, you're gonna lose the evil. You're going to fucking revenge trading, buy another evil, another evil, another evil. I did this shit, and probably I still have this problem, but not that much. I lost like 20, 30K on Newell's revenge trading. So yeah, um, let's get back to us. So you footboard the evil, you maybe do. So if you don't have the no consistency rule, you need to aim at 3K, okay? 3K profit every fucking time. I use long or short. So 3K is 50 points with a 3 contracts, okay? If you footboard, every prop firm has 3 max contracts or 4 max contracts, okay? If you we take 3 contracts, okay, for getting 3K, you just need 50 points, okay, for getting 3K on a 50K with 3.3K profit target, because remember that 1 contract is 1K on the Nasdaq. So 2 contracts is 2K, 3 contracts is 3K. Okay. Of course, I remember you need to find good setups. Okay, because if you don't have a good setup, you're gonna end up losing all the evils like every fucking time. And I'm talking about the no consistency rule right now. And if we talk about the 50 consistency rule, that is more simple to pass the eval on the 50%. That's why I prefer the 50% consistency rule and instead of the no consistency rule on the eval. Why? Well, it's a little bit strange. You can say maybe even if you have the no consistency rule, the prop firms have rules that basically the 50% you can get a payout minimum days, 5 days. The no consistency rule, it's probably the same for 5 days. If you don't trade good, you cannot even get a payout in the first day or after 30 days. Okay, so doesn't mean shit. The 50% is better. Why? Because I don't need to make 50 points. I need to make only 25 points, okay? With 3 contracts, okay? We are talking 3 contract month. Well, okay? These are 3 contract max, okay? You aim at 25 points. Why? Well, 50 points is 3K. The half of it, 25, it's 1.5. You get the 1.5. Making 25 points is really easy on the market, honestly. 25 is nothing. 50 is more. That's why you should stay in the trade more, and it's not valuable, it's not productive for your mind also because you are full porting. And if you close the full porting at 25 points with your TP hit, you are good with your mind. For 50 points, you need more time, more pressure, more stress, more everything. So that's why I prefer the 50%. Remember, guys, that psychology is more important than all this shit. Okay, remember that. So after we gain the 1.5 or 3K, we pass to the funded stage. Okay, we pass to the funded stage. The funded stage is the same as here, but you have oh shit, you have okay funded. You don't have profit goal. Basically, you have a profit goal. No one talk about it. The buffer is the profit goal, basically, because above the buffer, you can request payouts. Okay, you can have basically every profit has like the minimum, the medium of every profit is 5 minimum days for getting the payout of $150 more. So you need to make 5 days with more than 150. But at the end of the day, at the end of the 5 days, if you made 150 every day, you just have $750, and literally your payout is far away because they always put the 500 minimum payout. So actually, when you can request that payout, wait, just add this both, so you can request a payout above the 2.6K. So your profit target is like another evil. Okay, that's why I say to all of my members on the free Discord, if you want to join, I host giveaways every fucking week. I don't know why I keep saying fucking. I don't know. probably I don't know. So you need to reach 2.6k. That is a crazy amount for getting a payout. But I mean, we are trading a prop firm. They're giving us the gift of not risking all of our money. So we need to respect them. You know what I mean. So let me put it here, here. So after above the 2.6k, you can request everything. Okay. Some prop firm has other rules, but this is the basic rule that every prop firm has. I know there are a lot of plans, but like Lucid Flex accounts, this is the buffer. Lucid, the My Founder Futures is the buffer, and I mean also Tradify. I think I don't remember because I trade Lucid and My Founder Futures, but yeah, that's basically it. Like, and how you can reach the 2,100? Maybe you can think, well, I make 1k a day. Okay, in 3 days you have 3k. Okay, that's a good mentality. But that's wrong because 60-70% of the time, if you do this, if you use risk management, okay, even unfunded, you're gonna end up blowing it. And don't hate me for saying this, but you're never gonna get money if you do the normal things like risking 1k a day to make 1k. That's some bullshit that I don't know who teach you, maybe on who taught you on, maybe on YouTube you saw a lot of videos, but this is the brutal truth. If you want to get if you want to get a buffer, okay, the first day that you get the funded, you need to full port. I usually do 2 contracts, okay, so it's not full porting, but almost full porting because you just need a 9:30 open. That the market is so volatile, so you just need like 10 minutes for making, I don't know, 4k, because all these basic accounts have 2,000 as maximum payouts. Okay. Also, the builder account on my Funder Futures is the same thing as the Flex. We're talking about the Lucid Flex, okay, but it's you can take every account, every plan on every prop firm, every Apex, whatever. The max is 2k. You have the special plans where the max is 100k, like on my Funder Futures Pro account, but still the 2k is the max payout on almost every prop firm and in the basic plans. Okay, so above the buffer, so for getting the max payout, you need 54,100 bucks. Okay, you need 54,100 bucks, and you get the 2k payout after the 5 days, of course. Okay, you need to survive 5 days, and I usually like to risk. Okay, I'm a risk person. You should play it at your own risk, of course. I'm just helping you because they teach you a lot of bullshit around the internet. So, and this is the fastest and safer way. I know that you are full porting, but you are full porting what? You're full porting 70 bucks. Okay, you're not full porting 50k, 2,100, 500, 2,000, 3k. You're full porting your evil price. So you're full porting. I mean, 70 bucks for someone is a lot of money, okay? If you don't have a lot of money, just play it safe, of course. But if you have a basic money, if you have like 500 in your bank, you just need to do this or 1k, because this is the safest way to do it, okay? Because after you reach the 54k in the first day, you basically have infinite payouts, because even if you reach 56k, you have a 50k month, because after 5 payouts they move you to live, maybe also to after 4 payouts they move you to live, so you have 40 to 50k secured by one prop firm, okay, by one prop firm, because you can have 5 minimum accounts. And yeah, that's it. That's fucking it. That is so easy, okay, but Why you're blowing evils? It's because you don't have confidence. You don't have. Wait, let me go up there. Um, so first point, not confidence. Okay, for getting confidence, no one can help you. No one, literally no one. It's just your mind because you need a lot of experience in the market. And if you don't have that, you cannot have the confidence. It's just a time thing. So no one who's selling you mentorships and they're gonna say, I'm gonna help you to improve your confidence. Nah, this is bullshit. Okay. No one can help you with that because no one can control your mind. If you let someone control your mind, you're just you're a dumb bass. Okay, remember that. So after the no confidence, okay, you blow the accounts because you're scared. And this is follow up are of the no confidence because you're scared. You're scared to enter. You're scared to risk, bro. Trading is the most difficult job, we can call it job, in the world. Okay, if you are scared every day, trading is not for you. People who say never give up. Okay, it's true. Never give up. I never gave up, but after sometimes after 2 years 3 years that you're still blowing euros and maybe you got only one or two payout, I think you should quit. This is the brutal truth. I think you should quit, or you get flip on your mind and resolve these two problems, because after 3 years, I mean, if you don't have at least 50 to 100k in payouts, you are cooked, bro. I don't want to lose your confidence, but bro, you're cooked if you don't have that amount of money. Uh, And I'm talking brutally, okay? And why blow E was third point? No, there is no third point actually. You need to fucking sacrifice everything because if you need to look in more because you're not looking at people who say, "Wow, journal is bullshit," bro. People who journal, okay, are just dumb bass who watch the internet. Journal is not necessary, bro. You need to open the charts. If you are confident, you trade. If you're not confident, you don't trade. If you journal, you think, oh, I lost the trade, but I journal it. What the fuck that mean, bro? You are just dumb bass. Okay. If this video gets a lot of view, I'm gonna have probably a lot of hater comments, but bro, I mean, you can journal. I also journal. I stopped journaling, but um, see, oh, this was a trade on the live account. Yeah, I tried to start journaling my live account, but that was completely bullshit. If you want to add this template, it's so good, honestly. But I suggest you guys don't journal. It's completely shit. Maybe the useful thing of journal is like if you're trying a new strategy, you see if you can actually continue with that strategy, but that's it, nothing more. Like, you need to have experience in the market. Oh yeah, the 4 point, one of the most demo trading, bro. I saw fucking ton of people that are demo trading and they're gonna say, oh, I'm ready for making money. Bro, are you fucking dumb? Bro, literally, you're the dumbest person ever. Demo trading. If you do demo for they, I know for the fact that a lot of mentorships say you need to demo trade for the first 4 or 5 months. After that, you get real. You going with real money. That's completely bullshit. That's bullshit. What you need to do, you need to study, join a community that's strong, okay? Because a community are people who are minded like you, who have mind like you. Only that can help you resolve a lot of problems. Like if you are scared for solve this, I think a good community can be the way. because oh, what the fuck? Oh, I discovered a new thing. Nice. Let me see. A good community can resolve this problem. Okay. In fact, my community is free, so if you want to join, yeah. But people who say like you buy a mentorship and the first thing the fucking assholes say to you is demo trading for the first months. You lost your money in that mentorship. Remember that you lost your money. So unlucky for you, I guess. But this is probably the longest video that I ever had. 20 minutes, bro. What the fuck? So this is the blueprint. There are a lot of things to say more, but 20 minutes it's a little bit long. I want to respect your time, and 20 minutes is so long. So I'm gonna respect your time and I'm gonna split this in two videos or whatever. I think I say everything. If you have any question, you can DM me on Discord or write in the Discord chat or write in the comments. Please forgive me for the bad English, forgive me, but I don't think it's bad English. And yeah, whatever. Thank you for watching. I love you.